At first glance, the 1998 South Africa 1 cent coin looks ordinary, almost insignificant. It is small, copper-colored, lightweight, and easy to ignore. Most people have held one at some point and never thought twice about it. Coins like this often end up forgotten in jars, drawers, or old wallets, assumed to be worthless because of their low face value. But history has a way of hiding importance in the smallest objects, and this coin is a perfect example of that. The year 1998 places this coin in a unique moment in South African history. The country was still adjusting to a new political era, redefining its identity after profound national change. Every coin minted during this time carried more than monetary value. It carried symbolism, transition, and a quiet record of a nation reshaping itself. The 1 cent coin, though modest, was part of everyday life and passed through millions of hands, silently witnessing economic growth, social change, and evolving public confidence. What many people don't realize is that not all coins from the same year are created equal. Variations in minting, metal composition, strike quality, and circulation numbers can drastically affect long-term value. Some 1998 1 cent coins were struck in smaller quantities compared to other years, and others were produced with minor differences that are easy to overlook without careful inspection. These details matter deeply to collectors, sometimes turning a common-looking coin into something highly desirable. Condition plays a critical role in value. A 1 cent coin that has been heavily circulated, scratched, or discolored may be worth little more than sentiment. But a coin that has been preserved well, with sharp edges, clear lettering, and minimal wear, enters an entirely different category. Collectors search for coins that still retain their original surface and detail, because these are becoming harder to find as time passes. The design of the 1998 South African 1 cent coin reflects simplicity and purpose. The elements chosen for the coin were meant to represent the country's identity and stability. While modern coins may change designs frequently, coins from this period hold a sense of continuity. To collectors, this design is not outdated, it is timeless. Each line, curve, and symbol tells a story about the era in which it was created. Another factor that drives interest in this coin is scarcity in high-grade condition. Millions may have been minted, but very few survive today without damage. Everyday use is harsh on small denomination coins. They fall on hard surfaces, rub against keys and other coins, and spend years in circulation before being removed. Finding a well-preserved example from 1998 is increasingly difficult, which naturally increases demand among serious collectors. Coin collecting is not only about age. It is about context. A coin from the 1990s might seem too recent to be valuable, but history proves otherwise. Many modern-era coins have skyrocketed in value due to errors, low survival rates, or sudden collector interest. The 1998 1 cent coin fits into this category, where overlooked pieces gradually gain recognition as time passes and availability declines. Collectors are also drawn to coins that represent the end of an era. As inflation rises and economies evolve, low-denomination coins often disappear from everyday use. The 1 cent coin is already fading from practical circulation, making it a symbol of a different time. When a coin stops being used, interest often increases because it becomes a reminder of how currency and society once functioned. There is also an emotional connection tied to coins like this. For many South Africans, the 1 cent coin represents childhood memories, early purchases, and daily transactions. Nostalgia plays a powerful role in collecting. When people reconnect with objects from their past, they are often willing to pay more to own a piece of that memory. From an investment perspective, coins offer a unique blend of stability and growth potential. Unlike digital assets or paper investments, coins are physical objects with intrinsic and historical value. They cannot disappear overnight. Their value is supported by collector demand, metal content, and historical significance. The 1998 1 cent coin, when properly authenticated and graded, fits well into a long-term collectible strategy. Authentication is important because the market rewards verified originality. A professionally graded coin confirms its condition and legitimacy, giving buyers confidence. Coins that have been certified often sell for significantly higher prices than uncertified examples, especially when they are rare or in exceptional condition. What makes this coin especially interesting is how quietly its value has risen. It did not explode overnight or gain attention through hype. Instead, its appeal has grown steadily as collectors began to recognize its place in South African numismatic history. These slow-building stories are often the most reliable indicators of lasting value. Many people regret throwing away or ignoring small coins in the past. History is filled with examples of low-value currency that later became highly sought after. The lesson is simple. Rarity is not always obvious at the beginning. Sometimes it takes years for the market to catch up to the significance of an object. The 1998 South Africa 1 cent coin is a reminder that value is not always about size or immediate usefulness. It is about story, survival, and timing. What once bought almost nothing can now represent something far greater. For collectors who understand this, the coin is more than metal. It is preserved history. As interest in African coinage continues to grow globally, South African coins are gaining more attention from international collectors. This wider audience increases competition, which can push prices higher, especially for coins that are already difficult to find in top condition. Owning a coin like this is not just about potential profit. It is about holding a tangible piece of the past, something that has traveled through time unchanged while the world around it evolved. That sense of permanence is rare in today's fast-moving world. For those who know what they are looking at, this coin stands out. Not because it is flashy, but because it carries quiet importance. It rewards patience, knowledge, and appreciation for detail. Coins like this often end up in private collections, rarely resurfacing once they find a home. And today, this particular 1998 South Africa 1 cent coin is valued at $4,000.